Well, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good, alright? Hey there, mateys. This is Scary Sky with some Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. And I just had it about five things to do for the ride. Start jogging around about 3 to 5 minutes ago. I figured it out. It's been at about 15-20 minutes to be decide. You know, be at least being a man, being a mankind. You know, and somehow the world is gonna have a mess to be, a mess to you. I am just messenger. All I notice is that about very noticing, and about Teresa Palmer and Benjamin Walkham from the choice of last 6 months ago. So we talked about for the digital to Blu-rays to DVDs from the movie theaters, and I have the same thing about for consciousness. My friend Kelia just walked towards it away from me. You know, I didn't do anything for Kelia. I know I just had it to be to do something. You know, I haven't felt like it. I felt everything it could be having it to do, and wanted to be having fun, having now. You know, I just wanted to be the very moment. So don't forget, never forget. I have nothing for the questions for you guys. You know, just be careful where you still be careful still to have a belief for going out to meal during the mealtime. This is breakfast, this is lunch, this is dinner. I only think that about for fucking things up for the damn messed up. I have much things that about very emotional to do, and so I had a very emotional, very once in the moment, once and again. For right now, for one more for exchanges. If you do, I have it a very measurable and measure size. You know, I just had it to be the miserable replace. Just resulted me. Just I had to sweat a lot for about just 10 minutes to be size to go in the Payless shoe source. So I had to feel thanks to the good idea. I just had it to be very lonely about just give me the rest, give me the kind. We had it to do something here, very emotional. So I had to feel thanks about being a man, being a mankind. So let's gonna have to have a seat to right there. Let's sit on the benches. It's really nice and quiet. Oh fuck! And that's kidding me the whole time. I'm sitting on the benches. It's relaxing time. I just put my mask on so it protected to my nose, and I just had it to be included for sniffing on my the blood and nostrils of my blood. The nostrils to be has about the idea. I just had it to be very noticing, very ridiculous, sarcastic, and romantic one and dramatic. So I very had to think about idea of just being about just I have it been a long stories. So I did this one, the very in the notice things, and then I just had it because I have a very care about them. It just had to be noticed it to be consciousness, and just had it before. I just had it to be McJuggernuggets of a day. Just have it a now, so enough for never or now. Just as today. As right now, as it has to be the chance to be. And I've seen Now You See Me too for the second movie, and Woody Harrelson and his brother Chester and his cars of the most specials. He has an idea what he's about brother's betrayal, what is it about to do something. His magic of the games, magic of the auditorium, magic a lot of millions of people on in England, around in America. All the things that I noticed about traveling now to see me too, all around about the China thing and the Chinese food. I have a special for you, I haven't noticed it for you guys. If it looks like the very Laos and these guys, Wallace and the guards, Wallace and the men of guards. It just had to be the missionaries. It's a lot of important. It's very important. It's just been arrival for Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter. His name is Wallace. He has the idea. I just had to say this crap. I haven't noticed it this one. This is just because I have to very take care of her. If you guys, I have the very fair things about verify, as long as it can to be the fortunately. But at the same time, it is I could, I just had it be meant to be. I have to tell you something for you guys. Dane Franco for Neighbors 2, Sword Rising. From Now You See Me Too for Dave Franco for his about Jesse Eisenberg for Batman vs Superman. Can't have a stereotypes and a lot of people and girls. That's is called an amazing day for this afternoon. So I have a very damn messing around to do, having nothing, and I haven't been noticing it about going on somewhere else, going to new home. I have to just take a look at it and just how to be distractible about very emotional things about few things to do for ATM. So ATM, cars, insert for cars, and set for the PIN numbers, and set for the direct deposits. Not direct deposits. This is called deposits, checking, cash, and ideas. It just had withdrawals. Let's get up there. It's just gonna have to been food. Let's go back up about food court something. That's just one. I'm gonna feel better now. I just had to be almost now. So I have a few things. I have to feel a lot of about portraits and pictures about from my friends somehow. I'm noticing the scenes. About magical rings, magical moments, magical games. But this one is really good. I had something else. The other few things. Got your dog.
You can't pet him, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my video, so I'm promising, Nicole. Yeah. Nicole's very busy. She says they don't want her to be a pet right now. Her dog's got her haircut stuff, and it's just making herself very be careful. Doesn't about growling each other. Doesn't about growling. Doesn't bite. They don't pet. Just it's called Nicole's dog. I have nothing before with them. Nicole's small dogs just had it a big deal with her. I just have it to be the shit at this point. Majority nurse didn't do anything about Luna and Ella and John, and he takes the walk a couple of times about Jeffrey, his brother, and his mom Teresa, and Jeff, his psycho dad. I just had it. I just had a very moment. I never forget. Never forgot the very momentarily. Oh, damn it. I forgot my sunscreen on in my face. Facing of what it looks like it about the fake mask. My arms, nose, including hands, and my back neck sting. They should be about turning to be white. Should be the yellow ones. For damn this crap. No big deal, just had to be saying this crap. So I have to tell Nicole. I'm gonna tell Nicole just what was gonna happen there. So I had to do my video thing with this about family stuff. But how did the proposal to do? Oh, country perfect. There we go. That's where we came at that about came in about last few years ago for 9 years last. Couple of times to see about vegetables, desserts, salads, and entries, and carvery stuff. It because about tastes really good, tastes really effing good, really fucking good. And that's just what they call it, the reactive. That's what they sign. That's the resignation for the whole country perfect. Okay, mateys, have a go and walk around for the mall. Don't forget to subscribe to my content in the link description at www.gordon.com and send out for the tell me Juggernauts, Big Brother, Jordy Star Barger, Kid Behind the Camera, Bridget West, The Angry Grandpa Show, Psycho Dad, Larry's Lounge, and Derek Diesel Daily, Space Jam Gardens, Nes Boo, The Boo Show, Q-Bang Guy, and send her in about Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, advice, and Twitch licensing, gaming jars, and the Juggy stars, including Tom LR. Just how it was supposed to do this. Just had the very moments. Never forget, don't forget. Don't ever forget to these very moments. Tell your friends. So don't ever forget. Keep it regimenting. See you tonight. See you soon.